There is no easy answer when it comes to finding a diet that is both healthful and manageable for people with diabetes. But that doesn't mean you can't eat a balanced diet that supports your body and doesn't trigger spikes in your blood sugar. It is essential to understand carbs, how they work, and what you can do to control them. What makes a good diabetic diet? Having diabetes puts you at risk for harmful spikes in your blood sugar. Healthy meals that help you manage your blood sugar levels should be a part of any diabetic's diet. The majority of doctors recommend that diabetics eat a diet of whole, unprocessed foods and at regular meal times. Generally speaking, diabetics are advised to eat foods that are nutritious and low in fat, carbs, and calories. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains is highly recommended by many healthcare professionals. Why are whole grains good in a diabetic diet? When it comes to losing weight, many people believe that they should avoid carbohydrates altogether. Carbohydrates, on the other hand, can be beneficial for your health. When consumed in moderation, whole grain appears to have no negative effects on blood sugar levels in those with type 2 diabetes. Whole grains are also high in fiber, which slows down glucose absorption in the bloodstream. Types of whole grain for a diabetic diet. Here are some of the best whole grains for diabetics to help manage their diabetes. Number 1. Whole wheat. Whole wheat bread is made from whole wheat kernels that aren't mixed up with other grains. White bread is made from white flour. You can also purchase 100% white whole wheat bread, which is nutritionally identical to regular whole wheat bread. In general, health professionals tend to recommend that diabetics stick to whole wheat or whole grain bread. In fact, whole grain bread is often preferable as it is made with high fiber ingredients like oats and bran. The American Diabetes Association, ADA, recommends whole grain or 100% whole wheat bread over white bread for diabetics, as it has a higher fiber content. Number 2. Whole oats. Oats are one of the best grains for diabetics. They have a glycemic index, GI, score of 55, which is significantly lower than most other breakfast cereals. This makes them a good replacement for things like corn flakes. With 8 grams of fiber per 1 serving of oatmeal, oats can also help you to reach your daily recommended amount of fiber. Since oats help stabilize blood sugar and reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, diabetics should consume oats regularly. 3. Quinoa. This gluten-free superfood has the highest protein content of any other grain, containing all 9 essential amino acids. It also contains close to 100 milligrams of calcium and is a good source of iron, manganese, copper, phosphorus, and many other vitamins and minerals. Quinoa is also loaded with magnesium, making it another ideal preventative grain for type 2 diabetes. 4. Brown rice. Various studies showed that eating 4 or more servings of white rice in a week leads to an increased risk of diabetes. On the contrary, eating just 2 servings of brown rice in a week may lower the risk. Brown rice is rich in phytic acid, fiber, and essential polyphenols. It is a source of complex carbohydrates that help slow the release of sugars, keeping us healthy. Replacing your daily serving of white rice with brown rice would reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. 5. Whole rye. Whole rye is often considered one of the best grains for a diabetic diet. Whole rye bread is a type of whole grain bread. This bread is low in calories and has a low GI of 41 to 46, making it one of the best breads for diabetics. Whole rye bread has an extremely low GI compared to other breads and can help to facilitate weight loss. Before we continue, we want to remind you that you can download our free ebook, How to Control Diabetes. Check out the download link in the description below. 6. Whole grain corn. Many professionals recommend whole grain corn for diabetes because it is a good source of fiber along with other healthy vitamins and minerals. Corn has a GI of 52. However, certain corn products may have different GI levels. For instance, corn tortillas have a GI of 46, while corn flakes have a GI score of 81. Due to its relatively low GI score, plus a moderate intake of starch, whole grain corn can also benefit diabetics. 7. Bulgur. For those with diabetes, bulgur is a great whole grain to start with because of its high fiber content. You can find it most typically in tabbouleh. Bulgur is an excellent source of protein, fiber, and other beneficial nutrients. This means it's an excellent alternative for less healthy carbs like pasta or white rice, all of which can cause a spike in blood sugar. Bulgur is high in fiber content, meaning that it takes longer to digest than other carbs, which means blood sugar remains stable. 8. Amaranth. Amaranth, another gluten-free grain, has a high protein content of 15 to 18% and a high calcium content, around 160 milligrams per cup. It has more lysine than any other grain and is a good source of amino acids. It's also a great source of fiber, iron, potassium, and many other vitamins and minerals. 9. Millet. Millets are a healthy alternative to rice and wheat because of their nutritional contents and low glycemic index, which makes them more acceptable for diabetics. It may help decrease the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, blood lipid levels, and prevent gallstones. Moreover, it is high in dietary fiber, low in phosphorus, and free of gluten. Last but not least in number 10, barley. Despite the fact that barley, the ancient grain, isn't as popular as other whole grains, its health benefits are numerous. Because of its many health benefits, it is commonly referred to as a superfood. As per the study done by Lund University in Sweden, eating a special mixture of dietary fiber found in barley may help you feel fuller for longer and regulate your blood sugar levels. Now you know the best whole grain for diabetes. So next time while looking for breads, cereals, and tortillas in a supermarket, go for the ones that have whole wheat, whole oats, or whole rye flour. The easiest way is to read the label.